Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Praise King.
Very happy with this.
And that's the thing now. You see KMP, he can just play aggressive with them. Actually might get the kill on Scotty. Lionax sweeping behind the Venomancer. They're going to end up diving under the tier 1 tower, but the Scatter Blast slowing down. Nice placement with the Plague Lord. Scotty gets a little bit of extra room to dodge to the tree line. KMP has the vision thing. Gonna actually start to get aggressive on Moody. Nice spear from Seri. Just finds the slight angle. The only tree that he could get from the position he was in, but Seri on point with his Mars early on. Stage of the game, and Dragon Knight's also surprisingly a decent amount of magic too. You know, with that fireball eventually coming out as bottom lane. KMP gets a kill onto Filzler. Bottom lane, there's a lot of posturing going on from Dire as well. They're all underneath vision. Fortune Soul's trying to... I don't know if you can kill a Razor though. Oh, they're gonna try. I'll tell you what, they're doing their best with the Mortimer Kisses. KMP's dancing. Hasn't died just yet. And now with the TP in from Lionax, they're gonna give KMP some survivability. But they've got to respect the damage that comes out from Scotty. It's only a level 1 ultimate from their previous games. He's got it now completed. We do have a smoke though from KOBOLDS. It's gonna be the blink on Velky once again to KMP. And Lionax is able to step in. Dodging out the Dragon Tail duration for a decent amount of time, so KMP will turn their attention away to the Omni Knight instead, recognizing that the Razor is a bit more of a trickier kill. Meanwhile, in the river, Seri is getting his feet a little bit wet here, but I mean, there might also be some blood to lay it down. It's Mars.
I need to point on Little Shredder, so I guess they are not thinking about it.
I think they have a very good lineup. I think you want to force a fight now still from KOBOLDS. Velky's going to do that. Lionax has been such a nuisance with the support factor throughout these engagements, so they're going to bring him down to start, but the break once again, it's the Dragon Knight slowly being soaked away. He's just going to try and find a little hidey hole, but KMP, Beakaboo, we're able to catch you out, but it means that Beakaboo's soon to expire, so KMP, it's the kill for the Dragon Knight, but of course, the consequence is your own life.
Oh, that is pretty big. It was a very awkward...
Soul's reincarnation. You're at a stage where it's too difficult to take T2 towers. As Fortune Soul trying to protect the Observer Ward. Sarah's going to be the target. He's got the hood, but he still hasn't been able to have an opportunity to pop it just yet. With Lionax nearby, gets the ultimate off. It's an exceptional pushback as KMP can find a window to enter the fight. KOBOLDS, they've already lost multiple heroes, and now they're going to turn all the spears off the mark, but Arena doing the trick. It's forcing Fortune Soul to stand his ground. He almost wins the man fight on BB, but that is a disaster of a team fight. It's now MY, and I think that's where the gobble up comes into play this game, as we're going to see just then Moody again gobbling up the Gyrocopter as he can enter in freely from long range. So, I mean, that's a kill on your...
Look at this aggressive ward coming out from them as well.
Sari's going to look to get the spear back. BB in prime position to be able to right clip it. Scotty, he did get the ultimate off before he died. So KOBOLDS, can they still stick around knowing the Poison Nova is going to start to stack up in damage? The issue is they don't have Fortune Soul, but they're now going to have an opportunity to be able to blink on over. Lionax is waiting in the wings. Has the Guardian Angel to offer some protection to BB, but Velky pursues on for more under the T2 tower. They need a couple more crits from Fortune Soul, but with KMP, is going to prevent this. They'll push them back, and now with the static link, soaking away the damage from Fortune Soul. We've still got the reincarnation, second life. KOBOLDS, how do they set themselves up? There's not going to be a reset from Fortune Soul as the plasma field preventing the blink. But down to the south. Ready, they've got such good vision on the backline. What did get the order? Sari's going to jump. Speed just clipping on the Gyrocopter. Not the most important target to be able to bring down, but they're onto the backline. The Omni Knight, that's the important target. They take away the defensive support, but still MY. Look at a swarm inside the arena off the back of the BKBs, but now that they're expiring, they need to respect the side as BB's in trouble. A force doesn't give him enough positioning. Away is now KMP. Hit pop refresher, but the double BKB does not for this team fight as up Stylist. Deep ward on the backline. Sarah's going to jump to the western side as well. The sharpshooter follow-up. Cookie's not going to be able to reposition because Seri's Arena controlling the bottom end as well. Here's smoke from KOBOLDS. Let's see how they start the fight. They've got a really good ward in the backline, so they're going to see Seri along with Styles. A simultaneous initiation for KOBOLDS nets themselves 2 quick and easy kills.
What an initiation. They are literally going on 2. Understand, like you say, right? Long drawn fights.
Hang on, after they're all underneath the vision. Seri! 4-man arena. They're going to swarm inside the army of gladiators. Just look at the damage that's ramping up. But it's not going to matter. BB, a late use of the BKB, is going to try and stand his ground and pummel into the Venomancer. A Hurricane back to the high ground, but it will not keep his life, as now they can turn. Fortune Soul is unable to stand his ground through the reincarnation. Multiple buybacks coming out into play, but MY, they might be able to secure this team fight. They're going to be cautious. Running up the high ground's a scary prospect as Fortune Soul's back in. Beating down into Stylus, but he just brought back. He doesn't have the reincarnation. Fortune Soul! A dieback! Seri jumps in as well. Scotty playing around with the aesthetics gap. Multiple buybacks. Almost everyone looking to rejoin, but BB gets the crit. The last swipe off.
Oh, they're so calm right now on my side.
They have no buybacks on KOBOLDS, so they can't just sacrifice their lives for space. Oka's gonna help it. Try and delay. Seri, great spear. As soon as you see the Mortimer kisses out, Velky's gone. Velky's gone. And the Throne's soon to followers as well. They want their heroes. They know this game's in the bag. Why not just stack up all the stats and all the kills? The one that's standing out to me the most, but then that's PA into Shadow Demon and late game Ags. I have no idea what's going on. What, Gyro carry, I suppose? So the one thing why I didn't bring up the potential of Gyro being a carry is because I'm a big fan of Centaur versus Gyro.
Might as well just put TA at the bottom side. You have a chance to zone out both the Spricker and the Dark Seed thanks to the melt. And the mid lane is gonna be
a farming lane. Moody's gonna go down. The illusion just block him in. Really nicely played. This was actually the point I wanted to just bring up off the back of you saying like maybe they didn't see value of the... It's a bit interesting, honestly. Let's hold that. So we got aggression breaking our bottom. Again, no kills. Everyone just can't get that last little bit of damage. Lion Axe those. Taking 2 heroes feels like nice double charge and the VAC combination. KMP is going to look to stand his ground, but is continuing to get burnt down from the shell. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. What are you diving into your tower? KMP doesn't need it. But the extra damage he's going to get now could mean that they can turn around, because we've seen prior how weak both sides have been. And you see what KMP is doing. Just brings the Spirit Breaker down to half. Lion Axe is actually going to look to try and play off the back of the level 2 in the Battery Assault. So just going to get him out to safety. It's top lane where the aggression stacking up. Fortune Soul. Rocket Barrage back in the arsenal. Level 2, you were mentioning.
He needs to be careful though, because Sari, look at his
bottom lane. Double hero stuck in Cogs, KMP. He can freely siege on the outskirts. Darksea gone. Feels is going to join him as well. We got so much action after 9 kills, 7:30 in.
What a good call there. Wow. That is so good for him. Like we talk about how once you get a call on Clockwork, you know, this double melee offlane is not gonna run for me anymore. And
Elder Dragon form used to no avail. I don't think you kill BB, and I feel like you've got to kind of... What? Lion Axe has got a hook shot already! Clips to 2, pierces the middle. As KOBOLDS continuing to butt their heads, but MY have always got the end.
So, KOBOLDS, they have to really be careful of
Scotty. Nice combination. He's able to get the vacuum back, but still Scotty getting soaked away from the Razor. Fortune Soul's going to look to step in the fight. Called and layered to secure the kill, as it will be a 2-for-1. Fortune Soul. I was just about to mention this, man. The amount of farm that we saw him get in a game.
Not something that we see too often this early.
Okay. Aggressive farming. The Dragon Knight's going to go down. Without anyone from KOBOLDS showing their faces, they know DK is unsavable. And why reward? This is really scary at the moment. And why they have to get rid of the ward fast, but they're all grouped up at a choke point. Velky starts, the vacuum's out, straight on top of the Templar Assassin. A banishment gives him a little bit of breathing room, but I don't know how KMP can survive. He's going to play off the back of the BKB refraction, standing his ground, dishing out the damage. A 1-for-1, but they've taken away Fortune Soul as Seri's back in, gets a connection onto Scotty, but the damage, Scotty is just looking to play around with the wall, making sure that no one can commit inside this area of the fight. A 3-for-2 when it's all said and done with, and Arthur, we saw how important... Fortune Soul is going to look to show himself, and Radiant, they're going to smoke as well. They might look to go to Dive's triangle where they have a ward placed at the moment. Inside the Rivers Velky, instant jump from the Dragon Knight once again on Seri. The Stampede's available, so it's going to enable KP to reposition, putting a lot of attention over to Fortune Soul. If they can take away the Gyrocopter, it's a majority of the damage, but they don't do so. Fortune Soul still holds his life, and now KOBOLDS shrink to the northern side, prioritizing taking away the Templar. Assassin and Lion Axe drops 2.
Was just playing out.
Oh, Seri wasn't able to land the stun, so they're going to try and kill off the Spirit Breaker before the rest of the team joins. KP at BKP, but look at the call from MY. They just want to get the kill on the Spirit Breaker and get out instantly.
Oh, they are just going to look to...
They might be forced to do so, though. BB Line Axe, he's going to jump onto the Gyrocopter, falling pretty low here. The blow up Fortune Soul to start the fight, and now KP can just lay it down the damage with a free Templar Assassin engagement. 3 gone from KOBOLDS. Screwed not being able to take a fight into the higher ground. What a way to initiate.
Another one alive. And look at Lionex, he's blocking the entrance. He understands that this is where they are going to take this last fight at. Because this is where they have vision and KOBOLDS don't.
Charging Stylus. The rest of the team's a little bit split. They're going to get both supports on the higher ground, so a pretty good way to start for KOBOLDS. Trading a 1-for-2, but the Shadow Demon is so vital for MY. They're going to look to back up, though.
They have vision, though.
They've got vision behind. So Shadow Demon's going to buy back. Spirit Breaker as well. It'll take a long time for him to be able to connect, but it's going to be Velky instead that's eyeing up the Centaur. My god, Fortune Soul. How much damage is that? The backstab, though. Scotty's gone. Instant blink away, so KP's able to reposition, but BB gets decimated as Fortune Soul has way too much damage for them to deal with. The Gyrocopter just standing firm in the river. And now without Razor having buyback, they're just going to have to...
That is very hard to repel.
Radiant's top tower.
Got ages on Fortune Soul. Seri actually looking to start, maybe just making some space, wasting time, but now you are... Who's really the one in trouble is Scotty again! The Templar Assassin's in the middle, but another hero getting decimated without a buyback, and MY forced to call it quits.
Right. Trinkets.